I'm not gonna say anything negative about Ashanti and Lorraine. You see what happened over the past couple of days? You see what? Am I bad for going to prison? I'm not gonna speak about Ashanti anymore. Cock you out of my mouth if you understand. You're telling me to focus on my business. I am focused on my business, but people are bringing shit at my doorstep. It's not like it's just social. I'm not gonna say anything negative about Ashanti and Lorraine. I'm not gonna say anything about them at all because they never rubbed me the wrong way. They never rubbed me the wrong way. And people like confusion. Never rub me the wrong way. But I'm just saying, I have to support who supports me. If they're showing me positives, I'm gonna have to show them positives. You understand me? That's how it is. If they show me positives, I'm gonna show them positives. Lorraine has shown me nothing but positives. You know, and like I said, if you look at Lorraine's page going all the way back months ago, you could see that, and Lorraine has been following me for years. You know what I mean? You could see that that girl was advocating for me a long time ago, and I didn't know. I had no idea she was until the other day. You understand? Ashanti, the same thing. I've known of Ashanti more than I did Lorraine. And I met Ashanti briefly at a party. I was at an event, and when I looked, it was him. I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing here? You know, and it was that type of, it was nothing more than that. And he has never rubbed me the wrong way. So I'm not gonna speak negatively about him. You understand me? That's it. I'm not gonna speak negatively about him. But I just appreciate the positiveness that's coming my way. You know what I mean? I appreciate the positiveness coming my way. I really do appreciate it. You know, because it's not like that I'm weak. It's not that I'm weak. It's just that I can't be bothered anymore. Like, I got tired fighting. Because nobody would listen anymore. Nobody listens anymore. Everybody's so used to the toxicity of people dragging my name, and I could care less now what negatives they say about me. You know, that's where I am right now in my life. I could care what they have negative. You see what happened over the past couple of days? You see what happened over the past couple of days? You see what's been revealed over the past couple of days? The same people who poked negativity at my past, even though I'm trying to live a different life now, and I'm in a different everything now. Yeah? Those same people are the ones doing it. I tell you, we all have bones in our closets. We all have bones in our closets. I wouldn't even think that that person is still smuggling drugs or smuggled drugs. I wouldn't even know that that person smuggled drugs because I'm not thinking about the person. I don't know the person. I'm not thinking about the person in that way to know that she smuggles drugs and she in all of this mix up. You understand me? I wouldn't know she smuggled drugs. I didn't know she's that type of person because people personal life is not my business. I don't go digging for shit. But come to find out it is. So how are you going to sit there and try to tear me down for having a past when you are still in the present? You are still in the present committing crimes, turning your back on your child, disrespecting your mother, yeah, selling drugs, not paying attention to your priorities, and you have the nerve to sit there and try to tear down a hard-working businesswoman and your shit ain't right? Your shit ain't right, and y'all don't want me to revel in that? Of course I will revel. Come on. My shit was a mistake. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a criminal. I just hit head with some bad person at some low point in my life. You understand me? I hit heads with some bad people at a very low point in my life. I was broke. I was just all over the place. I didn't know what I want with life. I was lonely. My baby father didn't left me. I didn't have nowhere to go. I was at a low point in my life, and then boom, I get in that trouble. I lost my job. I was fired. And you're going to laugh at somebody because they were at a low point in their life, so they got into trouble? You're going to laugh at somebody for that? I have lost things in my life. I have lost everything in my life. And you're going to laugh at somebody because they lost everything? It's not like me to take my money and I mind man with it. It's not like me leave my kids them and go there with a man and forget about me pitting them and me pitting them all over the place. It was nothing like that. I just went to prison and did my time and came home. Something that I had no control over. I was in prison. How am I a bad person for losing everything in my life and going to prison and trying to make good of my life? So I started a business. How am I bad for that? How am I bad for that? Tell me how the minds of Jamaicans work. How am I bad for going to prison? How am I a bad person? Explain to me how am I bad for that? Because I got locked up. Yet still, you see people who y'all are friends with right now actively selling cocaine, actively turning their backs on their children, actively turning their backs on their children, actively selling drugs, actively involved in money laundering, actively robbing the PPP loans, actively with shit on their backs, and you guys have the audacity to still be riding me? Y'all have the audacity to still be riding me? I'm not going to speak about Ashanti anymore. Don't come over here and talk to me anything. I don't want to speak on that anymore. I already addressed that situation. I already addressed that. Y'all are starting some freaking confusion. Don't tell me nothing about Ashanti. Everybody's here to do their own thing. You understand me? Everybody's doing their own thing. If Ashanti turns against me later on, I'll deal with that. But for now, I'm supporting who supports me. I'll acknowledge him. And I keep it moving with my life. Me and him not in a bed together. You understand? Me and him not in a bed together. We're not on phone together and I chat my business. We're not like that. If Lorraine be friends with whosoever later on in the future, that's her business. That's her business. I can't stop her from being friends with who she wants to be friends with. If that's what she wants to do in the near future. If she wants to be friends with whomever, you remember when that girl named Nuncia or whatever, Nuncia, I'm used to that. Nuncia at one point in her life, she wasn't speaking to certain people. And she came to me in my WhatsApp. Said she want cake from me. And I'm like, okay, I know that she is friends or was friends with a particular person, but it never bothered me, bitch. You coming for cakes? I'm going to sell you cakes. I'm going to sell you a cake. I don't care about any nonsense. Sherry, I understand, Sherry, but Jesus Christ, I can't function when these people are bringing shit at my doorstep. I am focused on my business. People are telling me to focus on my business. I am focused on my business, dearie. I am. But people are bringing shit at my doorstep. It's not like it's just social media. It's my doorstep. Oh my God. Social media do to me. So they don't want to be seen with me. And I have built myself to a point where everybody now wants to be with me. And I'm not interested because guess what? When I was down on my face struggling and these dirty people had my name in their mouths unfairly, nobody helped me. Nobody was there for me. I had to figure shit out on my own. It took a few people who didn't care about that shit to get to know me and help me out. Well, Cynthia, if you're saying that they're dirty people, I don't know that side of them. You understand me? I don't know that side of them. So I'm dealing with the side that I know. You understand me? I'm dealing with the side that I know and I'm keeping it moving. You know, I don't know if they're like that. I don't know. I don't know that side to them. And I always try to look for the best in people. You understand me? If them want to disappoint me later on, then so be it. A lot of people disappoint me. Miss Lady at Jamaica, she disappoint me too. The one over there so disappoint me. So it's a thing. So apparently, I don't know. You know, I don't know that side to them. So I'm going to deal with the side that I know. Just like how people walk and talk shit about me. But there are some people who believe it. But it's not true. But they believe it. Them believe the dirty people them and they don't believe me. Do you know that there are times when I didn't even... Oh my God, I'm not even going to sit here another hour and tell you my story. I've been through a lot of shit. Where woman all a box cocky out of my mouth, if you understand what me I say, word speaking. My apologies for the vulgarity. Yeah? They must see me I talk to man and woman. Go to man and tell the man them not to talk to me. Like me a germs. I'm talking about me being in an event. Looking cute and looking all dressed up and nice. And the man will come over me and try to come over to me. One or two men. I want to see when I go out or the man them drawn to me. I'm not trying to be arrogant. But I'm standing there looking cute and shit. And one and two look a man come over to me. The same bitch who called me poor was at the event that day. And she went to these men and told the men not to speak to me. Because of so-and-so. I was working with for somebody. And then go to the person and ask the person, why you have our work for you? I've been through a lot of psychological shit. So a lot of emotional shit. And these people are all ugly people with issues of their own and their own insecurities. You understand me? I've been through a lot of shit and I still had to stand up strong and fight it through. I've had to talk to people about things. I'm not on meds, but I've had to talk to some professionals about shit. Because I was trying to figure out what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, was I doing something that I didn't know that I was doing? Am I having out-of-body experiences? Because I wanted to know what is it that these people were talking about. When these people would criticize me for doing this and this and that, I wanted to know what it was. What, am I doing something? Am I sleepwalking? Do I have a twin? Am I doing things that I didn't know I was doing? And then was I willfully hurting people by my choice of words, my actions? What was I doing? I was trying to figure that out because this amount of hate was not normal.